Number one with the listeners who count. That's you. Kankakee and Iroquois County's number one station. Talk AM 1320 WKAN.
Hey, it's the Bill Yohnka Show here on Saturday morning, WKAN. We appreciate you having us, your dial tuned or your computer directed in the right direction. And we, as you can hear, we don't have a lot of, it's not like we have a lot of sponsors trying to hawk their goods on the Saturday morning show. Right, Paul?
None of our own special sponsors. These are, what you hear is usually just station stuff, but we're starting to get some of our own stuff.
Well, there is a little-known part of the Bill Yohnka Show Enterprises that, people know very little about.
That is true, Bill. What is this you're going to talk about?
It's like...
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, the little-known part until now. Well, as we all know, times are rough.
Goodness, yes, Bill. I've eaten a number of cheap buffet steaks in my time in Vegas, but very rarely were times as tough as they are now.
Paul, this is what makes the latest product out of the Bill Yohnka Show Consumer Products Division so important.
You're right, Bill. That is why, with the help of the Ford Motor Company, we are introducing the F-150 Uncle Paul edition.
Good idea.
Every once in a while, as you know, the car companies like to slap a brand name on a vehicle, put a little badging on it, then some pinstriping, some leather seats, and you got an Eddie Bauer Explorer or Harley-Davidson truck or a Lariat, even an LL Bean car with corduroy seats. It's a simple upsell strategy that is obvious to all of us in the business.
So how will this truck then be different?
Well, this is going to be a total rebranding of the truck line. The F-150 logo with the trademark Uncle Paul signature on the truck will be very small because this truck will be more commonly known as the Ford Hard Bargain. And we're going to really blow that out in big vinyl letters, maybe even an old English font or a hot cursive script across the back window or the door. My guys in Detroit are still working on the details.
Well, it's just a simple sign of the times, the idea of flaunting frugality instead of luxury.
That's the idea, Bill. It's a very Midwestern thing, We're going to trade the bling for the cling.
What do you mean? What do you mean cling? What's that? It's like static cling?
Yeah, static cling. It is the very opposite of high fashion luxury. A lot of young kids these days are throwing clothes in the dryer before school in hopes of brewing up some static cling. It looks bad, it's uncomfortable, and it's very hot right now. Nothing says I understand these times in our recession better than pants that look to be glued to your thigh.
And what does this have to do with the new truck?
Not much.
Okay. Well, our very patient listeners want to know what they can expect when they drive a hard bargain.
See, Bill, that's really the whole idea. Nothing says I drive a hard bargain like actually driving a hard bargain.
I like that. I can tell you really like that as well. You're, driving a hard bargain, that being the name of the truck. Yeah.
It speaks to me in my state of mind in the way, Kia Sophia didn't.
Okay, I can understand that. And this truck is bare bones. Is that an accurate way to say it? What features can people expect when they drive a hard bargain?
I'm proud to say that the hard bargain is as close to a feature-free as we can legally get it. I know some people are hung up on buying a factory-direct car and waiting for it to actually be a truck, actually be a new truck. These trucks are stripped down. All the bells and whistles are taken off. Things like passenger side door handles. In these economic times, Bill, is it too much to just use the same door?
Oh, I don't think so. I think that makes sense to me.
Of course. For the hard bargain, we have decided to eliminate luxury items like padded seats. It is only logical at a time when so many high schools have been getting rid of old bleachers and put those to some use in trucks. In the extended cab version, you have some with a second row elevated seats that are still sticky with pop and may have some authentic gum still attached.
Well, Uncle Paul, we appreciate you coming up with this from our Bill Yohnka Consumer Products Division, the hard bargain. And if people want to drive a hard bargain, what can they do?
They can order it from us here at Bill Yohnka Enterprises.
70 Meadowview Center.
70 Meadowview Center comes in any color we feel like giving you.
And
That's part of the hard bargain.
You're getting they're not new trucks.
When you're getting a hard bargain, you're accepting whatever there is on the lot. But anytime you go to any other store and you pull up at a hard bargain, you go to a furniture store out here.
Yeah.
So they'll look at you and say, well, we're not going to take this guy for a lot because he drives a hard bargain.
That's the idea.
You know, any place you go. Well, imagine a farmer's market or a flea market or something.
Yeah.
You know?
But you got
a garage sale. You pull up at that in a garage sale, and these people are saying, "Oh boy, you know, we're not going to soak this guy. He's not a sucker. He drives a hard bargain."
Mm-hmm. And he physically drive a hard bargain. That was the whole idea. It was kind of one joke that turned into a whole commercial.
Driving a hard bargain.
Yeah.